Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about her. She got Chucky as a gift, but he was already alive. So let us know in the comments, who is your favorite character from the series of films about Chucky? The first doll that came out with the name of Childish Play was released in 1988. This horror movie gained so much popularity that today it has 8 parts, the last of which came out in 2021. And all the parts are great because they have one feature in common. That is that they keep you on the edge of your seat till the end. This story goes like this. Karen Barkley gives her son Andy a doll for his birthday. The only thing that no one expected was that the doll was possessed by the soul of a serial killer named Charles Lee Ray. So if you think that it is crazy, wait till you find out what happens next. This movie tells us how an innocent-looking doll can become a nightmare for everyone around him. We would never have imagined that a movie based on a doll would gain so much popularity. This film is based on the urban legend that says that if you wish really hard on a certain doll, then it will come to life. The film tells us how a simple game can cost you your life. Now let's get back to the story. Karen Barkley is a single mother who works at a toy store. She is doing her best to raise her son Andy alone. His birthday is coming up, and she wants to make it special for him. She finds out that he wants a doll and decides to buy him one. At the store where Karen works, there was a huge discount going on, so she bought 2 dolls instead of one. One of them was Chucky. Then she went home with both the dolls. When she was about to give him one of the dolls, she felt that one of the dolls looked evil. That's why she decided to return it. The next day she took Chucky back to the store, but to her surprise, there was no line for returning things. As soon as she returned the doll, she saw that a very strange man was watching her. The man's name was Charles Lee Ray. He was a serial killer. He had been wounded by the police while trying to escape. He ran into the store and stabbed the owner after seeing that the owner was taking too long to give him the box. He took the doll's box and hid inside it. That's when Charles's soul entered the doll. Karen had no idea that a serial killer's soul had entered the doll. When she reached home, she gave Chucky to Andy. From that day on, weird things started happening in the house. At first, Andy thought that it was just some childish imagination. However, later, these things started getting worse. When Karen noticed all this, she took Chucky back to the store. At that time, she did not know that Charles was inside the doll. She wanted to return the doll, but no one was at the store. She found a man sleeping behind the cash register. It was Charles. She screamed in fear, and that woke Charles up. A fight began between them. In the end, Charles killed her. After killing Karen, Charles left Andy in the middle of the forest. Andy didn't know what had happened. Later, he realized that Chucky was responsible for all of this. In the end, he took revenge from Chucky and burned him. But people don't know that no matter how much you try to destroy Chucky, he always comes back. In part 2, Chucky takes the form of a little girl. Now the story is about a social worker named Phil. She is investigating the case of Andy, who has been sent to a mental institution. She doesn't believe that a doll could kill people. She thinks that Andy is lying. Meanwhile, Chucky has entered the body of a new doll. That's why it looks like a little girl. This doll's name is Tiffany. She becomes friends with Andy, but later Andy realizes that she is the same Chucky in a new body. In the third part, we see that Chucky and Tiffany are now dead. Their souls are in a voodoo curse. That's why they can't rest in peace. After hearing this, Andy decides to take revenge from both of them. He takes the help of a voodoo expert. She helps Andy break the curse. However, their plan fails. Later, we find out that Chucky and Tiffany are now immortal. They can't die anymore. Now, in the fourth part, we see that Chucky is living in a museum. One day, a boy named Kyle sneaks into the museum. By mistake, he takes Chucky along with him. That's why Chucky starts following him. Chucky tries to kill Kyle many times, but he survives every time. At the end, Chucky stabs Kyle's father and takes his place. In the fifth part, we see that Nika Pierce has put Chucky in a wheelchair. She is keeping him in her house. One day, Chucky kills her entire family. After this, Nika goes into a coma. When she wakes up, she finds Chucky beside her. She takes revenge from him. For this, she takes the help of a priest. Chucky is put in a church, but even from there, he keeps plotting. Part 6 tells us how Chucky goes on a killing spree again. Meanwhile, Jake Wheeler and his friend are looking for clues to find their father's killer. They find Chucky and take him along with them. They don't know that Chucky is the reason behind all the killings. In the end, Jake defeats Chucky. He stabs him many times. At first, it seems that Chucky has died, but later we find out that he is still alive. Finally, in Part 7, we see that Chucky is in the hands of a collector. He is auctioning off Chucky for $1 million. However, Chucky escapes from his clutches. He goes to Hackensack, New Jersey, where the story began. Chucky becomes the main attraction of a toy store. People from all over the world come to see him. That's when Andy comes to know about this. Andy reaches the store, but before he could do anything, Chucky kills him. In the end, we see that Chucky is still alive. In the 8th part, we see that Chucky is still alive. He is looking for his creator. He wants to find out why he was created. On the other hand, a young woman named Caroline is searching for her brother. Her brother had disappeared years ago. Both of them meet. Caroline doesn't know that Chucky is a doll. She thinks that he is a human being. After this, Chucky goes to live with her. Later, Caroline finds out the truth. That's why she takes revenge from him. She sets fire to the house, but she herself gets burnt in it. In the end, we see that Chucky is still alive. He has a new plan now. Now he wants to enter the body of someone else. Well, folks, this is the story of the doll that came to life. It may sound scary, but that's the fun. Watching such movies gives you goosebumps. Tell us in the comments which scene scared you the most. It is said that no matter how much you try to destroy Chucky, he always comes back. The reason for this is that the soul inside him is immortal. We have seen how a person becomes crazy after seeing his son playing with a doll. We would like to tell you that if such a thing really happened in real life, then we would immediately throw the doll out of the house. Let me ask you a question. Would you dare to keep such a doll in your house? If yes, then we want to say that you should be very careful. You never know when your doll might come to life and start killing people. In the series, we have seen how a doll can take revenge from its owner. We have also seen how a doll can go on a killing spree. But in real life, this has never happened. We would like to say that it is just a coincidence that a serial killer was hiding in the doll-less box. Let me ask you another question. Would you like to play with such a doll? Or would you rather have a teddy bear? Let us know in the comments. You must have liked this doll. That's why you clicked on this video. We would like to thank you for that. We hope that you enjoyed the video. If you really did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you want to watch more interesting videos, then click on that big beautiful cross above. Thanks for watching. Have a good day